roads twisting hard where the shadows lie. Grip the handle, feel the engines roar. Freedom ain't a dream, it's the open door. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Night's a beast, it devours the weak. Steel and fire, the language I speak. Dust in my lungs, wind in my face. Speed's my temple, this road's my grace. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to California, Fontana. Gonna be a good one. Auto Club. Cannot wait to see how this bad boy is gonna turn out for the next round of the DSR Electric Truck Series for the ButtKicker 200 live here tonight on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Good evening, folks. I'm the redneck announcer, Jake Reeves. I believe Wesley Outland has just joined us, and then obviously the Australian Dean Hopton Biggles on production, giving you all the cool glitz and glamour and all the cool graphics. Nice little track analysis, little graphic right here, Dean. I mean, what's this pretty cool little graphics that Dean's been working on?
The history of Auto Club. What's up, Jacob, man? Hey, listen, I might let you be the PXP guy. People don't know what PXP means. It means play-by-play. I've been feeling sick the last couple of days, brother, so I might let you handle the reins a little more excitable than I am. So sorry if I don't sound like my regular conjovial self, but nonetheless, it is round number 3 of the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series. We're at Auto Club Speedway, and brother, we got the starting lineup, man. Go ahead and get it started for the ButtKicker 200 tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. There you see him right there on the front row. Tyler Detmer. Good to see Tyler back. It really has made a splash coming back here in the DSR Electric Truck Series, rolling off from P1 and 971. NASRA's area code Nate Maurer rolling off from P number 2. Lucas Lyons, 41, starting P3 to his outside. Flip the 41 around, make it 14. It's Roger Diebold starting from P4. Steve Barnett, Stephen Thomas make up row number 3 with last season's champion here in the DSR Electric Truck Series, Jonathan Cofield, P7. With Joey Stiers rolled off in P8, Justin White, Adam Newton make up row number 5. James Kaufman, Matt Cherry, they are the top 12 starters.
Let's see here. Brady LaBeouf and Bo Tiffany will make up row number 7. Row 8, we'll find Andrew Harris and Brian Chu, the Holodaddy. We'll see what goes on with him. Row 9, Jason Morales, Matthew Dula, Cole Larson, Shane Trotter, your row number 10 in your top 20. Then it's going to be Justin Lumpkin, Dan Hagan, Kerry Tribune, and Raw Meza from California. That is row number 12. Dean, can I have some cars? I want to hear some noise. Maybe it'll make me feel better.
Cars. Give me some cars. Give him some Lightning McQueen. Give him some Bob Cutlets, and give him all the
wake up.
cars and everything.
I need to wake
absolutely.
Ka-chow, ka-chicka, ka-chicka.
There you go. So you're starting to feel better already. Taylor Peacock, 25th. Hogan, 26th. Robbie Richards, Chad Ross, Bill Pappas, Buzzy Mongo. That is the top 30. Yes, we're still going down the list of 44 drivers here this evening. Joshua Suss, Ryan Dillevue, Peyton Johnson, Chris Blanchard, Craig Schroeder, Tyler Goodwin, Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog, back in P37 with Triple J, Jeffrey Johnson Jr. in 38. J.D. Lawrence and Cody Knott, that's the top 40. And then, Shane Scott, Lee Bailey the third, Aaron Van Rada, Timmy Hammond, the 44. Glenn, throw TJ Moore out there, the race director. He could probably be the 45th starter tonight. They'd probably make it all work.
Yeah, very true. And good evening to you and yours. This we're at Auto Club. There's a look at the race analysis down below. Stage 1, 30 laps. We're going to get a caution. Then we're going to go into Glass Mechanics Stage 2. That'll take us all the way to lap number 65. However, we will stay under the green flag unless there is a caution on the racetrack. We're going 100 laps total, unlimited attempts at overtime, 5 sets of tires, the 4 in the pits, 1 with the qualified on, a fuel limit of 75%. That'll make it interesting, about a 30-35 lap window for they come to the pit lane. And this should be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not around in reality anymore, but the annals of racing history, thanks to the virtual world, lets us continue to do them here at Auto Club. Here they come. Round 3, Season 6. DSR trucks, we're underway here in virtual California.
Man, you just got to love that thundering sound of the DSR Electric Truck Series working their way through 1 and 2 here at Auto Club. Absolutely beautiful. Dittmer outside, Mauer down on the bottom side. Actually, no, sir. That is Lucas Lyons. Nate Mauer shot back. He's sitting back there battling for the 3rd spot with Diamond. Diamond smack dab in the middle of this with Steve Barnett. Here comes Dittmer and Lyons. They battle off turn 4.
Well, you got 99 problems, but leading the lap ain't one. You got 99 to go. Tyler Dittmer, originally from Virginia. Then he moved up to Washington State, one of the members of our military, proudly leading the way. Doesn't get to run that much, if you will. Former broadcaster up in that top spot. Look at Lyons, Baldy, in that second position. I'll never forget that. Lucas is probably flicking me off.
You got beef. I can already tell. We got beef already.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not my regular self. Haven't felt well.
You good? No, you good, baby. Are you good? I mean, like, what do you got? Like, I mean, you ain't got the COVID or nothing, do you?
No, I ain't take no tests either.
Damn, boy.
If I did, I done plugged it. Oh, hey, I do want to say this though, buddy. While I was over the weekend, I listened to the Door Banging download, and I want to say that was probably one of the most heartfelt messages that you said about me, man. And I follow the same sentiments. Nothing but love for you, brother. I love you, and brothers in Christ, but also our NASRA family, man. I'm so glad that even though you're stepping away for Fridays, you're going to still join me and Dean on the Monday program. So Nonetheless, Diebold, there's the 14. That's the silver truck fighting the sun. My goodness, even my eyes got blurry just a minute ago.
Yeah, I think Stephen Thomas
about
may have
reality.
Well, yeah, but if you look, well, I'm sorry, Wesley, but I mean, you were talking about being hard to see and everything. I just looked down there at Stephen Thomas's picture. Dean, if we could pop that up one more time, just real quick for everybody else, Stephen Thomas, just a picture that you had down there on the bottom, because, yeah, I mean, Wesley was talking about how hard it was for him to drive into turn 3 to be able to see what's going on. Stephen Thomas might not be able to see what the hell is going on because he's got smoke flopping up from a cigar right there in his mouth off of the picture. Cannot make this up right here. So the sun, smoke, all that good stuff is literally blinding these drivers with the Hollywood stars here tonight.
He is smoking, ain't he, Stephen Thomas? Oh, my goodness. Please make sure you're 18 or older. No, 21 or older is alcohol. 18 or older is tobacco. So make sure you're 18 or older. And big thanks to Florida Cabinet Distributors. There is Jonathan Cofield, our defending series champion. War Eagle, Auburn, they're doing good. I mean, I got to give credit where credit's due. They're 3-0 and we're 2-1.
I'll give you that right there, but I'll tell you one thing that sucks real bad right now, and that is Clemson getting wore out, baby. Georgia Tech got a hold of him. Got to give him some love. It's Cofield giving Diebold a little love. Slid right up across the nose. I'll tell you this much. Whoever was spotting for Jonathan Cofield, if he told him he was clear, all clear, there was a lot of trust right there in that move that Cofield made. Could have easily hooked himself right off the front end of Roger Diebold.
Oh, wow.
Gets him a twofer, gets Diebold, gets Barnett. Now Hillbilly is in deep doo-doo as Roger Diebold right behind him, but Nate Mallard launched right in tow, and also the cigar man of Stephen Thomas in tow as well.
I mean, it's all about trust, right? As we watch them work their way back again, coming off of 4, 6 completed, working lap 7. As it is currently 7 now in the board. Dittmer, Lyons, Cofield, Barnett. What a good solid run for the Hillbilly in the top 5. But then I want to jinx him because every time I do, something will happen to him and he'll crash. So right now, Steve Barnett at least. There's that sun. Oh, my goodness, man. Maybe it's just because my eyes are the way they are because I've laid in the darkness all day. I don't know. My goodness. My eyes are getting blurry, Dean. Like, wow. Talk about the graphics of iRacing. Holy cow.
Well, Wesley, I can go ahead and attest to that, to be honest with you, because honestly, I've raced on iRacing a good many times.
Sure.
And there has been times where we would go to, like, say, Texas or Charlotte or hell, even here at an auto club, and you just going into the corner, and literally, it does not matter what you do. I mean, you can try to adjust the settings all you want to. I'm sure there's a way out there that you maybe can knock that sun down just a little bit, but there is places.
Am I racing?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying. I've tried. I'm sure others have tried to figure out a way to knock it down, but you go into some of these corners, literally, it's like driving your highway car or driving your personal car on the highway and the damn sun just hits you right there. You're reaching over for some sunglasses or the damn sun visor. It literally will screw you up. I mean, it won't blind you, but at the same time, it will screw you up on your entry. That way, if that sun's right there, you're in a bad spot trying to go into the corner. You may miss your mark. You may miss somebody right in front of you. I mean, I'm telling you, our racing's as realistic as it gets.
Go and get yourself some cheap sunglasses.
Yeah.
Top 5, Roger Diebold right there from Monrovia. Thank you. Yeah, it was a little bit about ZZ Top right there, buddy. Yeah. Figured I'd talk about cheap sunglasses and said she's got legs. Oh, Dittmer in the lead, by the way. Man, what a good job for Tyler Dittmer. All right, he comes back, doesn't get to run with us full time, not all the time, and actually has a pretty good run for him. Now, there's Joey Stiers, even though he talks smack about Alabama. I forgive him. I don't feel like fighting. I've been sick. But there's the Mackinac, Illinois driver. He's in the top 10 right now. Good solid run for him. By the way, the Colts barely won. Okay, that penalty that I don't thought was a penalty, that was a penalty. What hogwash last night at Indy. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm going to get him mad at me now. Did you see that nonsense, Jacob? Did you see it? Oh, no, man, come on.
We're trying to figure out exactly what the hell happened with the Indianapolis Colts.
The clock's in 0. They go for a field goal. They say that it was climbing too early, or he jumped up too early. Clearance violation. He blew the field goal. A little fat Colts horse, whatever you call it, mascot, fell over on the turf. I loved it. I was freaking hilarious. And then the ref throws a flag, and they call a penalty. Our Joey Stiers is a big Indianapolis Colts fan, right? So they get another chance to kick it with a 15-yard penalty up the field, and they put it through the uprights and win the game over the Broncos. The Broncos were going to win this game. Oh, well. Toefield to the lead. Look at these guys running high and low. Remember, by the way, Auto Club Speedway is just one of these awesome racetracks that it's precision banking. And you're going to hear us talking about precision banking. It goes hand in hand. Look at the different lanes. I mean, there's literally 5-6 lanes throughs on the racetrack that you could run all the way from the bottom of the apron below the white line, the apron, all the way to the silver barrier up in the marbles, and you could race on any part of it. You can go 5 or 6 wide if you're brave enough to, Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, you really could, but also, I mean, if you look at how the track is, everybody look at the track. Everybody look, you see all these black lines going down through here? Those are seams. And we talked about it before, like when we go to Homestead or other tracks, that there are seams. You want to be careful riding on those seams, much like what Steve Barnett was doing there for just a split second. Straddling that seam as Barnett gets the bit of the wall lines, gets up there, follows them as well. Roger Diebold getting the shot, getting the run, will jump up to the outside, catch the draft off of Barnett, who smacked the fence off turn 4. Lines followed him, and now they're going to try to work their way through 1 and 2. But back to the seam deal, be careful on straddling that seam. It will help the truck turn, but at the same time, if you straddle it too much, depending on where you're at, the air, and just the situation that you're in, because this place is beat all to hell. It really is. I mean, anybody and everybody that's had iRacing and has raced on iRacing knows you go into turn 3 here at Auto Club, you better have your own damn seatbelt on in your sim rig, because you'll pop Clade out of that damn thing. I promise you, you will. You drive in there, it is bumpy as all get out going into 3. This place is wore out. It's tough to race on, but it's multi-groove like you said. It is a absolute shame that NASCAR don't run here anymore, and they demolished this beautiful racetrack. The only bad part about it is it's out there on the West Coast. Other than that, I love this track.
Gotta love it. And there's Diebold right now, sitting in that number 4 position. He got his first taste of victory last season in this series Monday night. There, by the way, is your weather conditions. 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 Celsius. Track temp right now is hitting around that. 84 degrees virtual sim temp. We've got a northeast wind at 13 miles an hour. But it is clear. That sun is finally going down on the back straightaway, and it is allowing us to see a better visual. I got a feeling this race will start obviously in the daytime, like we saw, and then it'll transition into night. Because right now we are closing in on the midway point of stage number 1. Everybody minding their P's and Q's, doing well. Toefield in the lead now, got around Tyler Dittmer. Steve Barnett third, Diebold, Newton, Lyons, Thomas, Cherry, LaBeouf, Stiers, top 10. Everybody playing nice here in the opening start of this race here at Auto Club. Jacob, back to 1.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Everybody got to just take it easy. Everybody running whatever line that they want to run in. Honestly, I think it's going to be kind of like it was at Pocono last week. To be honest with you, everybody's just going to take their time, get through this first stage. Then we get the second stage, and then usually how it works out, stage 3 just turns into absolute catastrophe. I mean, all hell ends up breaking loose, which is what it usually does. Could be that way, but this place does have a tendency to start to get that green flag feel, which obviously we'll get a caution right here to end stage 1, then we'll go to stage 2 presented by the Glass Mechanic, which is where they'll throw the caution, or excuse me, they won't throw the caution at the end of it. That will really break this up because, like I said, this track tends to lean toward the green flag runs. Believe it or not, just how big it is and just how the runs and how everything goes. Usually this is how it turns out. It turns out into a green flag race. So, but we are talking about the NASRA DSR Truck Series where anything can happen, Wesley. So, like I said, we could get it all the way green flag. It could go all the way to 5 laps to go, and then all hell end up breaking loose, and we could have 10 straight cautions. Who knows at that point?
The ButtKicker 200 rolls along. By the way, I want to send a big hello to Dean Hopton. But you know what? Dean was sick, and then it's his fault. We got that Discord virus is what happened. We got the Discord virus is what it is. So, Dean wasn't feeling good, Jacob, the other day, and I worked with him. But then next thing you know, man, interaction with him gets me sick later. No, I'm just messing. I'm glad he's feeling better. He had migraines, man. Boy, migraines ain't fun. That'll make you want to put your head in a wall. Oh, boy. Hope you're feeling better, though. Cofield is in the lead. Dittmer now second. Barnett third. Good, solid run, by the way, for a former broadcaster we used to work with back in the day, Jacob, and that's Steve Barnett, the hillbilly. I'm so glad he's back with us again racing. He's got a really good run going here right now, and he's avoiding the NASRA chaos, as he likes to call it, in the third spot on the back straightaway.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, good to see Steve Barnett getting up here, mixing it up a little bit here at the DSR Electric Truck Series. I've had a couple of run-ins with Steve Barnett, but, it's all in the history. The beef is over with. It's all good now. And, really starting to wear right now on Tyler Dittmer with 10 laps to go, coming 9 this time around. Really starting to put a little pressure on Dittmer. Cofield actually starting to check out right now at over half a second gap over Tyler Dittmer. Barnett trying to put the pressure on Dittmer. Now Diamond, you see him way up the racetrack, all the way up there at the top. But for the most part, I would say that, most of them is down in the cellar or down on the bottom, down in the cellar where Grandpappy has the moonshine from Granny. But hell, honestly, they're all over the place. They're literally all over the place here at Auto Club, which is what the fans love to see. They love to see everybody spread out. You got multiple drivers putting themselves in different positions, multiple runs and everything. So there is no one preferred line here at Auto Club. As you see, big block by Dittmer down the front stretch. Barnett took a shot, didn't know which lane he wanted to go in. Took a shot, Dittmer put the block. Now Divo trying to get the run off of the top side, off of turn number 2. He gets that run and will jump right up on the back door of Barnett, shoving him all the way to Hillbilly Town. Going into turn 3, Divo lined up behind him, up on the top side, riding that seam. He may get up to the door coming off turn 4.
So it is the reigning, defending champion, Jonathan Cofield, right now leading the way. Tyler Dittmer back in second, Barnett third. And that, of course, is on board with Diebold. There he is, right there behind the 42 of the Hillbilly. They work back into the corner again into 1 and 2. Closing in on 7 laps remaining here in stage number 1 here at Auto Club.
And Nate Maurer, we're here, and actually, Maurer lost, or it says right here, connection dropped due to upload packet loss. So Nate Maurer, who started in the second, he's going to get the bad beat out of all of them here tonight. He started on the outside of the front row. NASRA's area code might not be reachable here this evening, as he is 44th out of 44 trucks. 14 laps down, has yet to return out here on the racetrack. But boy, howdy, look at these guys fanned out going into the corner back here. You see everybody try to work the way. Check out this battle back here with LaBeouf and Kerry Tribune, Stires, all these guys. Son, they are fanned out all over the place. And this is right around that point, Wesley, where they're going to be looking for stands. points. Obviously, for that top 10's when you get the stage points, and then everybody else on the outside looking in, they get nothing. So, there's a lot of battles going on all over this racetrack here tonight. As you see Dittmer trying to fight off Roger Diebold, and we got a caution on the racetrack.
And this is before the end of the stage, by the way. Caution will fly. Our first Serve Pro caution of the event. Trying to get an idea of what happened over here. No, it's not the stage break. I want to say the man back in 43rd place. I want to say it's the driver of Colton Hogan, maybe. Take a look at him, the Daytona winner of the 5. Colton Hogan, and I think something happened to him. Let's take a look at a replay. Colton Hogan on the man that won Daytona. And you know what? If he has some bad luck, if it is him, I'm just calling this as a long shot. But if it is him, Jacob, it's okay for him to do that because, oh, it happened up ahead. It happened up ahead. It happened up ahead. Sorry, guys, it wasn't Hogan. But whoever it was, Jacob, it happened up ahead of him because we saw the smoke.
Yeah, I'm going to try to look on my end to see kind of what happened right here, but...
Who are you? Who? All right.
I don't know.
I don't know. Somewhere around here, we saw a truck with smoke. We saw smoke. It was in front of Hogan. It was up in front of Hogan. Wow. Oh, well, people, we don't know what happened. But we do know we can take a break. Thank sponsors. We'll do that. And we'll come back right back with more from Auto Club Speedway. We'll try to dissect this as drivers are pitting. And we are nearing the end of stage 1. Stay with us.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantel, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
back here at Auto Club. I love you too, Dean Hopton. Biggles is telling me that whatever I did, I fell on my, you know what. So anyhow, guys, we're being told that lap 25 was the first stage, not lap 30. If you look at our graphic, hello, Cody Knott. I got to defend my producer here. Put it down there. Come on, Dean. Can't defend you if you don't put it out there. 30 laps was supposed to be stage 1, and I guess it was lap 25. Unless they changed it and we didn't get the memo. So we don't know what the hell's going to happen if the caution comes out at lap 50 or 55 or 65. We don't know. We don't know.
I gotta play it. Gotta play it.
We got beef.
Gotta play it.
So Dean's got beef. Speaking of beef, what is your favorite beef to eat? Tonight's broadcast topic question. What is your favorite beef to eat? Like, there's all types of beef, right? You like cow? Do you like beef tips? Do you like sirloins? Do you like, what is your favorite beef meal? I think is probably the better way of describing it, Jacob. Maybe that sounds better. What's your favorite beef meal? All right, we're coming back to the restart zone. By the way, it's not Geico anymore. It's something else, and I'm tired and can't think. We're coming to green. This is old Auto Club. This track is no more. If you try to go to the front parking lot, it looks like a landfill. Literally. Dirt everywhere. And then the ideas of having a half-mile racetrack, well, they farted on that one. Oh, look out. Trouble. Oh, my goodness. They saved it. They saved it. And they still threw a caution. Oh, come on. Help.
Like Carriage Tribune into 7 might have snapped loose right there coming off of turn number 2. Got contact with Robbie Richards. Pappas, bad as I got to say it, it kind of looked like a NASRA Esports sandwich right there with all those guys, literally all of them in the same chat. Carriage Tribune, Phil Pappas, Robbie Richards, all 3 of them literally making contact out of it and sending Carriage Tribune around. Maybe some net code somehow, some way, one way or another, but it was a NASRA Racing Esports sandwich right there, Wissa.
Yeah, NASRA Metal Mayhem of Destruction. Let's look at a replay. By the way, we also need to go and pause very fast for station identification as well. Stand by.
This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Sorry about that. Hope the FCC don't find me for that one, especially that at the top of the hour. 10 before, 10 after. Oh, well, I played it. It's about 20 minutes late. And welcome back to Auto Club. There's what happened here. It looks like Richardson and Tribune got into one another. Phil Pappas then had nowhere to go when he goes spinning. We're under caution.
Yeah,
there you go. I can see why they threw the caution now.
On this one, yeah, we got a damn good idea of it. But if you go back and you look at that, the contact between Carriage Tribune and Robbie Richards, watch this as close as you can. Watch this right here. If we could, right on board with Robbie, watch what happens. No contact is made right here. No contact is made right here with Robbie. Watch what happens. Carriage Tribune right here on the top side. There is no contact. They are not touching. You saw it there for a split second. They're not touching. That was net code. Carriage Tribune goes around. Actually, both right side tires actually get up into the air. Pappas dives down to the inside, held door to him, knocked him sideways. Raul Meza has no idea what is going on back there. Oh, dear Lord. Watch out. Smoke. Trucks flying everywhere. Gets out of the gas. Goes all the way down to try to miss it. Could have been way worse if Carriage Tribune wouldn't have got that sucker straightened out and went off of Phil Pappas and shot back up in front of everybody. If he would have went all the way to the wall, oh, hell, we would have had a Pocono big one right there easily.
And the all-time starter of NASRA, career start number 440 tonight. But let me tell you something. There's another man hot on his heels, and that is our big-muscled buddy out of California, Raul Meza. Tonight is career start number 439. He is only one back to Robert Richards. How about that?
Wow. Robbie misses one race. Raul gets it.
Raul Meza looking for that first ever win of NASRA, though, as right now he has no wins, 36 top fives and 134 top tens. Robert Richards, the all-time starter of NASRA, has 440 starts to counting tonight. 12 wins, 119 top fives, and 193 top tens. We're going to Charlotte next week. Lime Rock, Talladega. The next 3 races. That'll be fun. There's the man, Raul Meza. Reza Ramon. My name is Reza Ramon. No. That's Chico. It's Raul. Wait a minute. Raul Meza's from Chico, California, ain't he? So we got 2 guys from Chico, California, Raul Meza and Brandon Broadfoot.
Let me ask one question though. Why is it that every single time we get Raul Meza on camera, why is it every single time that he's wearing a tank top? Why does he wear? I mean, I know. Look.
My name is Reza Ramon. I'm the Reza Ramon of NASRA.
Every time he's wearing a tank top and everything else, but I mean,
I love it.
Why is? I mean, I don't get it. I don't know. I don't understand it, Wes. I don't understand it.
I mean, sometimes I sit in my boxers in a t-shirt and call iRacing. I mean, We're back underway. Listen, boxer shorts, okay? Boxer shorts. Oh, jeez. You're gonna scare your baby one day, Jacob, when you got to get up in the middle of the night and go to the bathroom or run to the fridge and get something to drink, and the baby sees Daddy in his undies going,
damn, what is that?
I remember when my daddy did that to me. My daddy said, boy, turn your ass around and go back to bed. So, we got to ask Raul Meza, maybe. Get him in the box and ask him about the tank tops and whatnot.
We might ask him about that when we get a call. I've been watching this battle up here. But
I went too far with the boxers, didn't I? I went too far with the boxers.
Maybe just...
Look at this with Cofield in the lead off the corner. It's Diamond up topside. And look at Dittmer. He's going to make a move on the inside. I mean, we're focused on the racing, but we're kind of figuring out, or trying to figure out, why all the time Raul Meza's in a tank top.
If anything, I started it, but whoa, baby, look at this back here in the back. Just
3 wide.
Back here, smack dab in the middle of it, 3 wide, one way up the racetrack. Andrew Harris in the 87 was able to make it stick, almost threw it up into the fence, going after Luke Smith. Ironically enough, Luke Smith started 37th in the field, is up here trying to get up into the top 10, get him some stage points. There you see him, Kermit the Frog. Miss Piggy's got to be tickled about this here tonight. Harris, though, riding that top side. Lumpkin right in front of him, as well as Justin White. And Peyton Johnson in the 15. He started 33rd. He's up here mixing it up as well. As back up here at the front of the field, Jonathan Cofield is starting to feel a little pressure from Diamond, and we got a spinner back in the back.
Yeah, I started to notice that there was trouble in turn number 1 and 2, and I think a truck went up and hit the wall. SDK is not showing who is wrecking. Normally it does. It's just saying green, yellow, as we're under the caution. Dean, Track Maps is showing 1 through 43 instead of the numbers. If you want to put that out there, maybe you could. I don't. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, right there. Bottom of turn number 2. Bottom of 1. The 83, guys. It's the 83 truck. It's the 83 of, let's see here, Aaron Van Rattle. Here you go, Jacob. We found it, buddy. Here's what happened. Wow. Whoa. This accident happened on the front straightaway. It just ended going into turn number 1. Look at the bumping. Look at the door banging. We got beef, Jacob. Cue it up. We got beef.
Oh, baby, come on. We got Big Feared Auto Club, which is
We got
obviously
Big.
DSR Electric Special right here. Aaron Van Ryder going for a sped. Contact
Shane
was
Trotter.
made.
Shane Trotter on the inside, the Toyota number 1. Here we go again. Watch the replay. One more time. Watch this one more time. And there goes the door banging. There's the contact. Van Rattle turns into the one on the front bow of his truck for Trotter. Trotter says, I ain't letting up. Prime spins.
Well, I mean, Wesley, you know, as tight as this is, you know, we talked a little bit about how everything does get a little bit spread out as we got drivers going down pit road, but it does, I mean, everybody kind of gets spread out when you get those long green flag runs. You get spread out, you're 3, 4 wide and all that stuff. But as big as this track is, 2 miles long, draft comes into play. And back there in the back in certain situations, you get into tight situations much like what you would at a Daytona or Talladega. So you get in those tight situations like they are. Eventually, door banging's going to happen. Somebody's going to get turned. Somebody's going to get wrecked. It happens when you get in those tight spots.
Now, again, we're understanding it'll be stage 2 ending at lap number 55, not 65. That would be, we're right now on lap number 38. So it's what, about less than 18 to go, 17 to go, and then the stage will end. Hey, the other guy from Chico, California is in the house. Situations. Love how Jacob says it. The other Reza Ramon of NASRA, Jacob, is here. He won, by the way, the duels in Daytona. He won Duel 2 in Daytona for the NASRA Cup Series on Wednesday night, last Wednesday. By the way, don't forget the big race coming up this Wednesday. NASRA Cup Series. I gotta get a lot better by then for the big race in Daytona. That'll be a good one.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be ready to rock and roll. Everything will be good to go on that one, Wesley. I mean, and obviously, I mean, you know, Justin White's done a fantastic job over there with the NASRA Cup Series, Season 2, and everything else. And I'm sure it's going to be an absolute barn burner. And I'll be following along. I'll be checking in and seeing how everything goes. And
you weren't on the entry list.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I was wondering why you weren't on the entry list for Daytona. You just decided not to run or whatever. Just, you know, what happened?
No, that's like I said, Reed, I got other obligations that I've committed to on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Gotcha. I got you.
For the rest of the fall. So
you will pop in when that finishes, basically.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, sure. Why not?
I think instead of doing the laps, hey, look at that. Where's our faces at, though? What did you do? Like that. They actually show. No, they don't. They're not right. They're not right. It's not right. It's not. It is not. They go to the number. They go to the number of when the costume will be displayed for the stages. We're back to green. Yes, they do. Let me find Bristol from last Saturday. I'm about to troll our buddy Dean here and tell him he's wrong. We're back underway. 3 wide for second.
We are 3 wide for second. We're door banging up here for the second spot. Roger Dobble, Tyler Detmer, door banging for the second spot. Everybody trying to chase the 58 of Jonathan Cofield. Right behind him, Bulldog Adam Newton trying to go for 2 in a row. Won at Pocono last week. Stephen Thomas back here in the mix with Robbie Richards. Steve Barnett has started fifth and slip back a little bit, but Robbie Richards, who started 27th, Wesley, you talked about him a while ago, started 27th. He's up here inside of the top 5. trying to make a little bit of headway. We get contact. Adam Newton, 19, goes around off contact for Tyler Dimmer, and Newton gets T-boned by numerous drivers. Adam Newton getting T-boned going into third one, and Shane Trotter gets spun around for absolutely no apparent reason as well.
Get in the short end of the stick. That's exactly what just happened to Adam Newton. By the way, he is the points leader coming into tonight's event. He's got a 4-point lead over Baldy Lucas Lyons. Watch this again. The replay. Watch him going down into turn one. And Newton contact with Tyler Dittmer. There it is. And, man, it looked exactly like what happened between Van Rattle and Shane Trotter, as a matter of fact. But this time, Newton got tagged. Dan Hagan got into him, and all his other trucks slamming into the driver door of the 19. And then Shane Trotter spun again.
Well, Wesley, I think a lot of that right there had to do, if you see, how that was with Newton and Tyler Dittmer. Dittmer looked like he was trying to come up and maybe side draft, pull Newton back because the air is so critical, and the side draft and everything is so critical here. Watch Joey Stires all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack. Hell, he dirt tracks it. Pulls Bo and Luke Duke. Duke's up hazard style, baby. Drive through the grass. Miss every bit of it. Literally drove by every bit of the mayhem. Took it off road, cut a little grass to save his you-know-what over in turn 1 and 2. Was able to make it stick, but once again, you'll see this. Newton gets the run. Dittmer's trying to side draft. He was trying to side draft to pull him back. And watch, they eventually throw it back. They make contact. Newton can't go any higher. I mean, he can go maybe a little bit, maybe a tick higher, but Dittmer just comes up, tries to side draft, tries to pull him back, and unfortunately gets him in the left rear, sends Newton around. Newton goes up. Lumpkin gets involved. There's Cole Larson. He slides through. Hagan T-bones him, and then after that, Newton gets T-boned again. But all this going over side draft, air, trying to pull somebody back, all of it going on over that right there.
And look at this again. Wow. Wow, look at the hit. Look at the smack. Be friends, man. Look at all these trucks scattering everywhere. It looks like the roaches when the lights cut on in the kitchen in the middle of the night. If you have that situation, if you have that problem, right?
Wow. Wow.
No, I don't have that issue. Oh my God, it's an expression. Listen, Mr. Smarty Pants producer Dean, I'm going to prove to you that your theory or whoever your guy telling you is doing this, he's wrong. Everybody, I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to send it to you. I'm finding it right now, David. I'm multitasking. Yeah, I smell something too. It's called. We're going to break. We're back with more from Auto Club. Stay with us.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantel, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book.
You better call the fire department. Dean has got a fire. Oh my goodness! You don't have a fire. The neighbor's house is on fire. Oh wow! You better call the fire department, man. Call 911. I got you. Get you a Vegemite sandwich and a Australian Dungaroo or something. You'll be okay. Hope everybody's okay, though, in that fire. That's a serious thing. So,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
gotta go. Jacob, you're horrible. Let's go back to green. We're going to hell.
I was fine till you said Vegemite sandwich. I was fine till then.
Back underway here at Auto Club. And let's see it. You notice that it's getting darker, right? It's getting darker. 10 laps to go in stage number 2. We hope, if the numbers are correct. Something's going to happen here. Watch this.
Wow. Yeah, we're hearing about smoke in the room. We're hearing about smoke on the water. We're hearing about smoke in Auto Club in California. Everybody battling up here at the front. Cofield trying to hold it down. Diebold trying to hold on to second. Dittmer trying to hold off his teammate Robbie Richards. And Richards has got a swarm behind him with the likes of Stephen Thomas, Matt Cherry, Kerry Tribune, Andrew Harris, Steve Barnett. Held the whole field piling over into turn number 1. Trying to chase down last season's champ Jonathan Cofield with Diebold trying to get a run.
Like that as they work down the back straightaway. Cofield in front. He leads the way. Solid run for that driver. Anybody got anything for Cofield? Right now, he is the man leading it as they currently are in single digits for stage number 2. Now, you got to remember, Jacob, this stage will take us to halfway in a couple of laps. It'll also end at lap 55, but we're staying green unless there's a caution on the track on its own, like we about saw between Richards and company on the back straightaway here.
Yeah, Robbie Richards is in a bad spot right now. Thomas goes by. Kerry Tribune goes by. About the 35, Bo Tiffany has talked a whole lot about him being very quiet here this evening. In the 35, hell, they're 3 wide right in front of him. Robbie Richards stuck in the middle. Thinks different. Jumps out of it. He will jump right up in front of Bo Tiffany, riding on board with the 48. Robbie Richards looks high, looks low, thinks different, jumps back in line, right in behind Kerry Tribune. Right behind them, you got Andrew Harris, Bo Tiffany right behind them as well. Cole Larson trying to jump up here, Tyler Goodwin and others. But here we go, up here at the front. Battle is on. Jonathan Cofield way down to the bottom of the racetrack. Cofield got black flagged. Jonathan Cofield, black flag. Not sure if maybe it was for the restart, maybe a restart violation of some kind, but Cofield got busted, and he has a black flag that he will have to serve.
So a penalty on Jonathan Cofield, the defending series champion. Boy, that is definitely a heartbreak. This opens the door now for Roger Diebold. He's the new leader. Dittmer right back there in second. He is in hot pursuit. Couple of trucks scraping off the safer barrier on the back straightaway as the California sun now becomes California dreaming into the nights as they work into turn 3.
Yeah, I mean, they are absolutely digging up here at the front, trying to make it happen. Dittmer up here trying to hold it down one way or another. Hell, they're 4 wide back here in the back. Right up here around the Chris Blanchard area, with Joshua Suss, Jeffrey Johnson Jr., they were 4 wide for at one point, and that is very much possible to do here at Auto Club. 4 wide can happen easily, 5 wide can even happen as well. And how about the driver that's starting to slide up here and just get up in the mix of this as well? Colton Hogan, there you see him in the 5, jumping in behind, but Joshua Suss trying to get rolling as well. But back up at the front, we're hearing it's starting to get a little dicey up there at the front. Diebold trying to hold on. Cherry Thomas, they're mixing it up with Tyler Dittmer stuck straight in the middle.
Another lap on the board. Here they come, closing in on 5 remaining. The time is coming to the end here. Watching them again, working off 3 and 4. Man, what a heartbreak for the defending series champion, Jonathan Cofield. You mentioned that, by the way. And look at these guys battling with Diebold up in front. Man, Diebold would love to win a stage here.
Yeah, it absolutely would be good for Roger Diebold to get him a stage win, tried to hold on. But Tyler Dittmer, remember Dittmer? Past couple of seasons and everything, Tyler Dittmer, you talked about it as well, with Tyler, serving for our country. So it's been kind of hard for him to get in and race and try to jump in and try to race for a championship. And I believe Tyler Dittmer is going to run full-time this year. Would love to see him get up here and fix it up. And I mean, just wearing out Roger Diebold all over the back door. Almost got him in the left rear. Pits is closed with 2 to go right here, so nobody can go down pit road with stage coming up right here. According to what we saw, Wesley Allen, folks, real quick, if you like or if you love what you see, like and subscribe. But according to what we saw, stage 2 is gonna stay green. But at this point, who the hell knows? I mean, it may end under caution for all we know.
Very true. Guys, my screen went black. I don't know why. I think it was on my end. My apologies. 1 to go as we are in the final lap here, stage 2, here presented by the Glass Mechanic. Look at Diebold and Dittmer side by side. Now we're understanding we will stay under the green flag and go to stage 3 now. Under 50 laps to go. Here they come. Dittmer on the bottom. Here comes now Diebold. Up on the top. Here they come, working off of turn 4, come into the line, cross the stripe, give it to Dittmer, and the caution will come out. We're all, and this is a real word. Look it up in the English literature world. We're all miscombobulated. Thank you. I'm here all night. Yeah, I got something to send you too. Stand by. I'm stumping you. I've told you I am. You need to tell your guy he needs to make it just like this. This is the way it needs to go. No, he doesn't. Sorry. Australian NASCAR. He got it backwards. No, I'm sharing the one that's on the active network that's doing it right now, USA and NBC. That's the one I'm sending you. Well, we thought we were supposed to stay green. We're not staying under green. We're under caution. Hopefully somebody put the fire out. Mom, he wants some sausage balls and Vegemite sandwiches. So Tyler Dittmer, we're going to talk to that man who wins stage. And we are back for stage 3 Auto Club. Coming up next, stay with us.
For Murph's Magical Creations, home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
We are back. Welcome back to our coverage. I think we're going to try to actually grab a word with, I believe, Tyler Dittmer real quickly, if Jacob wants to try to grab him. Mark Cofield wants to see a replay of that start violation. I don't know if our production truck can go back that far, if we could. But while we're trying to do that, while Dean's doing that, Tyler Dittmer, I think, is standing by with Jacob Reeves.
Absolutely, buddy. Tyler Dittmer coming out here getting the stage 2 win presented by the Glass Mechanic as we're actually trying to help out the live chat. But Tyler, buddy, great stage 2 win. That battle, you and Dabo, baby, that was a good one. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was just these trucks just get so tight after 10 to 15 laps that it's really hard to make passes. And when he just got into the wall off of
there it is.
Yeah. When he got into the wall coming off of 4, that's kind of what gave us the advantage to kind of get to his inside and then hold off Stephen Thomas behind us and just kind of a drag race to the line. But I just want to say, I don't know what happened with me and Newton. Maybe I came up, maybe he came down. I don't know what happened. I'm not going to talk about it any further. I just want to say I'm sorry to him. You know, I know he's a great competitor, and I hope he knows I would never intentionally do something stupid like that. And hopefully he realized it was just a race of the deal, made a mistake or whatever happened. So just want to say that to him. And then shout out to Mike Morales, Glass Mechanic, former sponsor of mine. Huge shout out to him in the Arizona area. So hope he's doing well, hope he's watching, hope he's enjoying the show.
See you again, Tyler, or at least to obviously see you running with us on NASRA. I know you have a pretty crazy schedule with the military, and thanks to all that you do for our service. But are we going to see you try to make some more races this year?
Yeah, I've made all the races so far. It's just had a computer issue at Pocono. Kind of just ran around at Daytona after getting wrecked out early. So I am full-time on the Monday series, trying to salvage the big points hole I'm in after those first 2 terrible weeks. So second and a first in the 2 stages definitely will help a lot. So we'll see how it goes.
Tyler Dittmer, thanks, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Maybe they will be bringing back the Hot Lap podcast with Taylor and Brady.
Yeah, when's that coming back real quick?
We're gonna try and figure something out. My schedule's a little bit better than it used to be, so hopefully we'll get something going.
There you go. Tyler Dittmer, by the way, also a former Mike colleague as well. He used to be the voice of this series. Me and him worked together. Jacob and him worked together. And obviously Tyler, I think he enjoys racing more than commentating. But nonetheless, stage 2 winner. By the way, you saw the replay of what happened with Cofield and why he was busted for the restart violation. We move into the 3rd and final stage. This will be 45 laps, but we are now at 40 laps to go when they come back to green next time by. Jacob, did they get it right? You race with them a lot. Did they get it right? Was race control, TJ Moore, correct in calling a restart violation on the leader, Cofield? Did he jump early in the box?
Oh, don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. Well, I mean, from what I heard it was something to do with lane changes. That's what I thought it was. I thought it had something to do with lane changes, but but I mean, maybe he did. Maybe he went down to the apron, maybe to try to cut it or whatever. As Blanchard's spinning around right here, but I mean, maybe that's what it is. Maybe he come down on the apron. I didn't really get a good clarification out of it. All I know is, from what I heard from our great in-race reporter, Lucas Lyons, just said he got busted for a lane change. So that's all I saw out of it. But everybody's swapping lanes up there at the front, baby. Cherry to the top side. Andrew Harris trying to make it happen with double, and everybody tried to battle off Tyler Dittmer.
Derry up top side, he's got Dittmer in tow. Here we go, back down to the bottom, and Diebold's there on the inside. Open the door. Here comes the 87 of Harris as well. He'll make a move on the inside also. Hooks up with Harris. That's the 44. That's Thomas, by the way. As Chris Blanchard on the bottom of the apron. I don't know what happened to him. Spinning, entering onto the pit lane. They work into turn number 3. Now it's actually getting really good, man. This is a fun track. This was a fun track. Matter of fact, if you remember the last race they ever had here was obviously, 2 years ago. Kyle Busch won it, but it was probably one of the best races we had ever seen at Auto Club Speedway.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and, you know, for some of the Kyle Busch fans, that was back when he was, I guess, golden age, I guess you could say, but not necessarily golden age. I mean, here lately he's straight up sucked. But other than that, I mean, I'll say this: the racing here tonight has not sucked, because every bit of what we've been seeing here tonight has been go. No, we got a spinner. Red Cherry 45, big stack up. Roger Dibble gets in the middle of it as well. No caution down there is the caution, and Cherry got nailed, got T-boned by somebody. Absolutely obliterated, if I said that correctly, obliterated by Taylor Peacock
obliterated.
81. Yeah,
welcome to NASRA school with Wesley and Jacob.
Yeah,
Jacob and Wesley.
Good Lord.
Watch this. Wow. Watch it again. Here we go. Unbelievable. Is that Matt Cherry? Yes, it is. And there's Diebold. And then look at nowhere to go. This is in the top 5 behind the leaders. And wow. What'd you say? Cherry got hit hard. Watch this again. Wow. The 45.
Oh,
damn.
Fuzzy right there getting
12.
hurt. Here we go.
Oh, Taylor Peacock. And then another hit by Lyons. Baldy.
Damn. It'd be having beef with you before it's all said and done.
Sorry, buddy. You started it. You called him Baldy. You said we're going to start calling him Baldy, Lucas Lyons.
Beef, it's what's for dinner. Check this out. I'm sorry, I stole that from you. Oh, here we go. Peacock right over the board. Oh, dear God. Oh,
wow.
Kind of went through it.
Glancing blow, if you will. Another angle of it. This is on board Lucas Lyons. Lucas, I'm sorry. Jacob told me to do it. Yeah.
Well,
bam. There we go.
That's bad luck right there. That's bad luck.
Brady LaBeouf. It's the boss, Brady LaBeouf.
How the hell do you not know that?
Listen, in his defense, Brady did have somebody else drive the 24 truck. Yeah, and there's a house on fire at the producer's house right now. His production studio is full of smoke.
Well, okay. He's got a point.
Oh, I'm just blowing smoke. Yeah. Brady LaBeouf. Watch this again. By the way, we're just joking with Dean about the smoke, not making fun of the fire at somebody's house situation in Australia. So
no, Lord no.
Please, especially in this world we live in today after all the nonsense that happened last Wednesday. I just want to, But by the way, I'm not going to get into subject because we're not into this. Like, we don't go political, right? I'm not going to do that. Left, right, whatever. I don't care what your affiliation is. But I will say this in regards to you, Jacob, and what you said on Door Banging Download. I hope that you don't stop doing your podcast because you fear what you said on your show. And I encourage anybody that has not listened to the Door Banging Download recent episode, please go check it out. But I hope that you don't stop because you do have a voice. Dean has a voice. I have a voice. Everybody has a voice. Just because we can't agree to disagree doesn't mean that we have to, do something stupid over it. So I hope you continue to do the Door Banging Download, and I hope you continue to have great guests on. And, thank you for what you do for not only NASRA, but also for the world of iRacing and podcasting.
Well, Wesley, I appreciate that. I really do. And, I mean, I know everybody loves me, but, you never, some people does.
You got a valid point. I mean, you got a very valid point. I mean,
what I said,
hate. There's people that just hate. There's people that just wake up in the morning and find nothing better to do with their life but to find something to bitch about. Pardon my language, but that's what they do.
Right. You're right, 100%.
Who can they pick on? Who can they make mad? Who can you tick off on social media? Who could I make mad out there in real life? Maybe I'm miserable. I don't know. But I hope you continue doing your podcast. I hope you continue to stay with us on Mondays because we love you. And I hope it doesn't offend anybody out there what I said. And if it does, I apologize. Like I said, it ain't left or right. It is just facts of life. Because of that, our world's warped. We're back underway, ready to take this thing to the finish with 12 of 45 in stage number 3 and 67 of 100 laps as we race on, Jacob, with Tyler Dittmer now leading the way. Look at Thomas on the outside, the inside. Just like, for instance, Mark Cofield's pretty furious about what happened with Jonathan. We have to agree to disagree. He might not agree with the fact that there was a call of a penalty. We might say, yeah, there was. Other people might say, no, it wasn't. But we can agree to disagree, but we don't have to say that we hate each other and want to ruin each other's lives over it. Follow what I'm saying? Yeah. Prime example.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And I mean, I'll say this. Oh, wow, 87 Harris able to hold on to it.
Harris, what a save. Unbelievable. That could possibly go into the NASRA save of the year.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
I stand corrected.
Back around him.
I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Officer Suss is around. He was in hot pursuit of Harris.
Wow, we gotta go all the way back to where this sucker started right here. We gotta start. I mean, honestly, we gotta start all the way back because
what a save by Harris, man.
I mean, it was a hell of a save by Andrew Harris. We'll see it right here on Pulse Popper's instant replay. You see Andrew Harris up here. He's battling, gets a little bit interested right here. They get a little tied. Maybe a little contact. There it is. Richards gets into Harris. And literally dirt tracks hit shades of JD Jonathan Davenport from Blairsville, Georgia with a Lucas Oil
Superman.
Series. Yes. Gotta go with Superman on that. But after this, everybody goes Lego Batman out of damn nowhere, and everybody couldn't check up in time. Joshua Suss is there. Lee Bailey the third in the 28. He goes up in the air. Big slide by him. Couldn't get it straightened out. Suss tries to get around. He gets tagged by just a little bit. There's other drivers. They're sliding in. Lee Bailey the third, he gets hooked all the way around, gets spun around. Shane Scott right there, the 21, getting involved. Shane Trotter, hell, he's been caught up in a couple of them here this evening. But, I mean, still, all of it stemmed from that one contact with the 3-wide stick by Richards trying to get to the inside of Harris and knocking him sideways, trying to straighten him out. And everybody's going down pit road. Could be maybe a final pit stop if this sucker goes green. Who knows?
Lego Batman. Where did that reference come from, Jacob?
Everything just fell apart.
With Lego Batman.
It's like your Lego blocks. Something happens, they all fall apart.
At least Daytona wasn't dark. At least Daytona wasn't dark. We're taking a break. Our producer's getting mad. He's going Lego Batman. We're gonna take a break. We're back in a moment.
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's magical creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Door banging download next episode. Behind the mic segment, you better tune in. That's all I'm going to tell you. We're back underway with 30 to go. You guys, I haven't felt good all weekend, but you guys bring laughter in my life. I feel better now, so thank you. Hogan is leading in the 5, by the way. This is the guy that won Daytona. It wasn't pretty how he won Daytona, but he won Daytona. And don't forget about the king of Talladega. Jacob, this is coming up in October, man. It's going to be fun. We're going to be working from Sunday to Friday.
Damn, that's going to be a long week. That's going to be a long week right there. But obviously, it's going to be that. I mean, it's literally going to be that damn good. The king of Talladega, everybody knows that I love Talladega. It's one of my favorite tracks, obviously, like a second home to me. And literally, I mean, NASRA, the king of Talladega, NASRA 500, you do not want to miss this. Mark your calendars. It's going to be a good one. Cannot wait. And no faster pairs, Wesley. You saw it right there. No faster pairs. They screw up on lap 1. They're screwed. They're going to have to try to figure out how to get that truck fixed and make it all the way to the end.
Back underway. Green flag in the air. Let's do it again. Under 30 to go. He went Batman Lego on everybody. Lego Batman. I'll never forget that quote. The ButtKicker 200. Oh, the vibrating racing seat. You got to love it. The ButtKicker. Down the back straightaway. Look at the green machine there. That's Taylor Peacock. Didn't he get crashed earlier? He's right back in the saddle again in third here, Jacob, on 4.
Yeah, literally. I mean, and look who's right behind him. A driver that we don't really talk a whole lot about and started dead last in the field. Timmy Hammond, 69, did not practice, did not qualify. He said, screw it. I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm just going to see if it sticks. Got Chick-fil-A right there on the hood. Love me some Chick-fil-A. Door banging, making a contact. Chad Ross trying to hold on to it. Hammond got tight, slid up into the 38. Brady LaBeouf, who hit the wall a while ago, he's up here at 8. What the hell just happened here in this race? We're all over the place, Wesley. I have no idea what's going on. Hogan's going around.
No.
We might have a big one. Big contact.
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
Van Rattle and Barnett and others crashed involving Hogan. Gotta wonder how badly damaged the 5 might be. Under caution again. I think Tyler Dittmer got a piece of it. Oh, my goodness, he is up against the fence. Stage 2 winner. And caution out. 8th caution. I think we need to go back. You need to go back to the 83 and the 5, I believe. Because Hogan and Van Rattle were, I think, making contact there, Jacob. And then from there, it all broke loose from there. Keep an eye on the purple 5. There's Hogan, Colton Hogan. But remember, Jacob, as we get ready to show a replay presented by Pulse Poppers, Colton Hogan can race like this because he's got nothing to lose. He's in the playoffs guaranteed at the end of the regular season.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, you want the bonus points. You want to try to get the wins, try to hip yourself out. Looked like Hogan actually held the truck straight. I mean, he was coming off the corner doing exactly what he needed to do. Aaron Van Ryder, 83, just sends it on the bottom, just gets tied or ships it up the track. Tags him, tags Hogan. Hogan comes up, hits the wall, and then after that, it's a straight up pinball fest. Literally pinball wizard style. Everybody drives through. There's Aaron Van Ryder. He gets involved. Chad Ross is involved. Brad Chew is involved. Bo Tiffany, as well as others. I believe Timmy Hammond might have got a piece of it. There's Raul Meza trying to slide through as well. I mean, a track blocker. That's what you got right here. You got a Pocono big one right here at Auto Club. Literally, want you to get Hogan on the bottom, Van Rada lifts, gasses it up early, tries to get back into the inside.
Here we go.
Well, he does, tags him, and then after that, Hogan comes down, gets into Van Rada, sends his ass, and then after that, it's all game on after that.
Can you say tilt?
No kidding. Tilt.
Tilt is an expression in pinball. Tilt. And open up a virtual Waffle House because we are scattered, smothered, and covered with a metal omelet mayhem of virtual destruction. Look at that. Jacob can't stop laughing now, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you, one day in my real race announcing world, I'm gonna use that damn Batman logo reference, Lego Batman reference. I'm gonna like, Jacob Reeves, that's for you. They went logo Batman on one another. Look at this, all these different camera angles. Big ol' Steve Hopton, even though he's got a house on fire a couple of doors away, he's still rocking and rolling on the production. Thank you, my friend.
The bad part about it, though, Wesley, is you see all these guys right here, back here in the back of this.
Well, look at Steve Barnett, dude. Barnett was just like, do-da-boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Bam! Nowhere to go. And the Hillbilly was having a great run tonight, right? He looked so good in the 42. Look at these other people crashing. Wow. Did you see Phil Pappas slide through that accident? Look at the 88. It was like the part of the Red Sea's out of the Bible. Watch this again. Yeah, Phil Pappas, he literally weaseled through those trucks.
I gotta see this myself.
I mean, it was like just go right through the middle.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Watch Pappas. Oh, this is gonna be good. There's
Look at
smoke,
this.
There's carnage.
Watch this.
Golly.
Wow. I mean, what do you do? That was so damn cool.
You might go get him a lottery ticket when this thing's all said and done right here, baby. I would.
5 laps to go, 24 remaining when we come back to green. I mean, by the way, Taylor Peacock, Cole Larson, let me clarify, not Kyle Larson. Cole Larson is the new front row. Brady LaBeouf crashed earlier. He's back up to third. Stephen Thomas, Justin White, your top 5. Dillaboo, Goodwin, Pappas, Harris, Johnson, back underway. Just completed the 8th caution of the race, 24 to go here at Auto Club.
And Wesley, to be honest with you, I mean, I talked about this a while ago. The first part of the race, obviously the very first stage, everything was fine. But I'm telling you, ever since they dropped the green flag here for stage 3, it's been, oh dear God, what's going to happen next? Everybody has literally throwing haymakers left and right, trying to make it happen. How about you up here at the front, though, is they're throwing haymakers at the back. They're throwing haymakers at the front. Brady LaBeouf started 13th as it took in the lead from Taylor Peacock, drove down to the inside going into turn 3, won the lead, and took that lead 24 to the front here at Auto Club. And Cole Larson, remember, Clash winner, Daytona dual winner, Larson up here trying to make something happen as well. Remember, those wins that he had, Wes Allen, did not lock him into the playoffs. Wins tonight, that will lock him into the playoffs.
And right now, Brady LaBeouf up in front, the Season 2 champion. Career start, number 326 tonight. He's got 22 career wins. 120 top 5s, 205 top 10s. And now, after having some bad luck earlier, good luck, bad luck, 7 come 11, and now he leads it, and the caution is out again. Trouble, Robert Richards now has crashed over. The all-time starter of NASRA, Robert Richards from Gastonia, crashes in the 48 yellow again here, Jacob.
Yeah, once again, right there, you see the contact. Him and Roger Daub on 14. They got to slide around. Very, very similar to what we saw just a second ago, with the Aaron Van Ryder and the Colton Hogan kind of deal. But this one, not as severe, to be honest with you. Richards gets a little bit tight. Dittmer talked about it. Tyler Dittmer talked a little bit about it a while ago, how tight that it can be coming off of these corners, especially going through. Look at this. Holy hell, how did they not nail him? I mean, he hit the wall, but how did they not hit him? And how did they not hit him coming back across the track and still moving all over the track? Hold your brakes, son. Good Lord have mercy. Golly bum. What the heck was going on? Hold your brakes and stop, Robbie. Come on now.
Watch this again. Robert Richards and Diebold, and then Richards. Wow, Richards. Oh, Richards, hold on. Diebold sideways, and then Richards back into the pack. He got lucky. He got so lucky. I'd rather take an outside safer barrier hit like that. Oh, man, he got so lucky.
Luke Smith? Is that Luke Smith, the one that barely missed him right there coming back across the track? Good Lord.
I think it
have
was
mercy.
the 27, I think. Kermit the Frog here. I think I got warts. Watch this again. Watch this. Kermit. Oh, my goodness, Kermit. Our Kermit of NASRA. Watch this. Look at this. Look. Yeah, look. Oh, wow. Whoa. He turned the other way, crashed into those other trucks. Man, we've seen some saves here at Auto Club tonight, man. Unbelievable.
I bet you Kermit the Frog is on pit road right now, and he will probably be there for a minute because he's got to go get him a clean pair of shorts. I would get a clean pair of shorts on that one. So, but Wesley, we didn't get a chance to talk to Jonathan Cofield, stage one winner. I think Cofield may be actually out of here. Yeah, Cofield's already out of here. So we was going to talk to him, but Wesley, who do you want to talk to? Who do you want to talk to?
Nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody because you're damn right. Every time we try to talk to somebody, they get crashed out and then they get mad. And I don't. You know what? Let's talk to. Oh boy. Let's talk to Justin White. He's got a really good run going for him right now. We ain't talked to him on the broadcast in a while. He could also promote the NASRA Cup Series coming up this Wednesday as well. Justin in the Cobb's entry. It's the NASRA broadcast booth. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Man, you got a good solid run going for you, man. What's your take of what's going on here at Auto Club so far in the two? Absolute
craziness. I don't know if you guys got on board there watching. Not that last wreck, but the wreck before. It is. I don't know what these guys are doing. This track is plenty wide for us to run 3-4 wide, but for some reason everybody wants to run the same real estate on the track, and it didn't make a whole lot of sense. But here we are.
You ever heard of the phrase Lego Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's what happened. Ask Jacob. He'll tell you. Hey, I will tell you this, though, real quickly. I know we're coming to one to go. NASRA Cup Series, man, there is so much momentum into this Wednesday night and the big race at Daytona. Dean and I will be in the booth. I know you got to be excited about this one.
Oh, I'm extremely excited. We had 60-plus cars sign up, and then we had 47 try to make the grid, and then we're going to take 40 to 42, put them on the grid, and see what happens. And I know a few guys are going to drop out, so either way, we're going to have 40-plus cars on the track on Wednesday in the next gen for 100 laps at Daytona to kick off our season 2, and there is much buzz about it. I still think it's the premier series of NASRA, and Brady can argue with me otherwise. But hey, I'll take my pats on the back where I can get them.
Guess opinions vary, Jacob. Right? You got anything for Justin?
No, I mean, just absolutely. I mean, buddy, just good luck the rest of this race, and good luck with the NASRA Cup Series. And hell, who knows? I may get to race a little bit before y'all get back into the playoffs. Who knows? We'll see what happens when the schedules line up.
Yes, sir. Come on down now. Hey, y'all, hang on to your hats right here. We're gonna do something crazy right here. See if we can win this race.
See, now, if you crash, it's your fault, okay? If you crash, it's your fault. I don't take responsibility for it. Coming to the
10-4.
line, green flag. Back underway, ladies and gentlemen. That's Justin White. He's in the top 5. He's in 4th. 18 to go. It's go time. Back to green. It's time to bring the action here at Auto Club.
Oh, baby, let's see what happens. See who's going to send it. See who's going to be sticking true to their word. Peyton Johnson up here trying to make it happen as well. This could get interesting. Caution is out. They're not even going to be able to have a shot at it.
Diebold in trouble, the 14. There he is, spinning the shark. Daddy shark, daddy.
Oh, hell no, you didn't. You did not.
We can't call him Baby Shark anymore. We can't call him Baby Shark. His truck looks like a shark. Look at it.
Dear God.
You went Lego Batman. I went Daddy Shark. Watch this. By the way, Florida Cabinet Distributors, sponsor of the series, also at Victory Lane. Watch this again.
Honestly, that looks like he just didn't get going. Honest to God, I mean, it just looks like Roger might have didn't get going. Maybe he missed the shift or something might have happened. Well, actually, no, we'll find out right here. Actually, oh, wow, big stack up. Big stack up. Huge stack up right here for Double.
Oh,
he's trying to straighten the damn wheel out. He never got it straightened out. So, yeah, I mean, there you go. So,
wow. And then he got hit in and out, literally from the In-N-Out burger truck. Oh, wow. Hey, Brandon, here's the funny thing, dude. I've been sick like all weekend, so like this is like the best elixir ever. Lee Bailey's on pit road, and others are pitting. We're taking a break. Can we ever reach the finish line? 15 to go at Auto Club. Stay with us. DSR Electric Trucks with NASRA.
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
yeah, send us that.
You moved them too far. What button do I need to push to get rid of the black? Oh, we're playing with Dean, ladies and gentlemen. Jacob's laughing now. That's why his camera's mic is muted. I know he is. Disaster girl. Disaster girl. I'm looking it up right now as we speak.
Yeah, Brad, I am too. How you going?
So what's your point?
Man.
Oh, that's scary looking. That's evil. That's an evil girl. She probably started it.
That is wrong.
Oh, a devilish smirk. Yeah, she lit the match. I'm playing. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, everybody. I'm sorry. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, she looks demonic. She looks like she's. I lit that mother.
Oh, looked like somebody wouldn't let her have no milk and cookies, and she got mad and decided to make s'mores.
Oh my God. No. It's.
I'm telling you, right? It looks like Michael Myers' girlfriend, maybe, right? I mean, let's go back to green, shall we? It's Dean's fault. If we get reprimanded for this, Dean started it. We're back underway. DSR Electric Truck Series back to green. 14 to go. If we get reprimanded by the NASRA board, Dean started this.
I'm innocent.
Disaster girl. We're back underway.
Well, let's talk about some racing, shall we? Brady LaBeouf up here still leading. 13, but it may be lucky for him here tonight. Stephen Thomas running in second. Peyton Johnson started in 33rd. He's up to third. Justin White. Keep in mind, we talked to him a while ago. He's in full send mode. And think about this, Wes Allen. If you think about this, remember when Brady LaBeouf won the championship for season 3 of the DSR Electric Truck Series? Where did he win the championship at? It's like a wild guess. Exactly. So you better watch out for this 24 here now.
Glish, by the way, these trucks are not electric. Just want to let you know that. They're not electric trucks. This is iRacing, and they are a replica of the trucks of NASCAR, but it's the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series. DSR Electric is a sponsor of this series. To the line, 12 laps to go here at Auto Club Speedway. That's 24 miles. The more you know, Jacob. There you go. People think it's electric trucks. It's not electric trucks. It's not. It's a sponsor. It's a sponsor. Caution's out.
Oh, got a caution.
I think it's Robert Richards again. My goodness, man, this guy can't get a break. Now we want to say thank you to DSR Electric. Who's the owner of DSR Electric?
Dan Gobble.
Dan Gobble. That's it. Gobble. Yeah, Dan Gobble. I was going to say Mr. Swim, but it's actually Dan Gobble. So
let's see what happens to Robbie. By the way, Wesley, I did want to correct myself. I did say season 3 of the DSR Electric Truck Series Championship was Brady LaBeouf.
Season 2. Yeah.
Sediment 1 and 3. And Robbie Richards going around. Shane Trotter contact. Richards all by himself. Everybody able to miss him. Brings out another caution there with about 10 to go.
Let me see how good my memory is. Let's see. Adam Newbert was the inaugural series champion. Then it was Brady LaBeouf. Right? Then it was the driver of Keith Bradley.
Nope.
No, not Keith Bradley.
No. Season 3, no, sir.
No, Chris Cinnamon.
Yes, sir. Spice-Man, yes.
See, Chris Cinnamon. 4. Season 4 champion was what's his face?
Damn.
Boy, I'm getting old, ain't I? Yeah, Jonathan Kofood was season 5 champion, and the other champion was oh boy, wasn't it Nate Maurer?
No.
See how bad I am? What I got, 4 out of 5? Damn it, you always get the easy ones.
It was Colin Weatherholt. Do you know how many wins he had?
Yeah, he disappeared. Where the hell did he go to, man? Where did he go?
Do you know how many wins he had that season?
None. No, really? Actually, I stand corrected. He dominated, man. He had an amazing season. I think it was 8 wins, 9 wins.
11.
Wow. Holy cow. Yeah. Yeah, Colin Weatherholt. He's not with us anymore. Like, he doesn't run with the series. I don't know what happened. This has been an interesting race, man. The first part was pretty calm. Second, third stage, man, the damn wheel fell off, Jacob. I don't know what happened.
The wheel didn't fall off.
Oh.
Everybody took the wheel off, threw it in the woods, and said, "Screw it. Let's see what we can ride, or let's see how we can ride like this." That's pretty much what it was. The wheel didn't fall off. They pulled the wheel off of it. They took the lug nuts and everything off of it, just pulled the damn wheel off and threw it out there in the woods. Basically, what it is you look back. I see this, and I think back to what happened last week at Pocono. And we talked to Adam Newton about it last week at Pocono, and he said that I'm not trying to quote him, but the talent in this series is stacked, and it is very much stacked. I mean, literally.
And you got 5 different champions in 5 seasons. Nobody's repeated. Like that. That goes to show you something right there.
Well, absolutely, I agree with you. But then you look down this list of 44 drivers that started here this evening. Each one of these drivers has a legitimate shot to try to win. Excuse me, J.D. Larson, he's got a legitimate shot. Phil Pappas, Brian Shute, Taylor Peacock, Jeffrey Johnson Jr., Cole Larson. This whole damn top 10, all these guys in the top 10's got a legitimate shot to go up here and win this damn thing. Literally. All of them does. So why you're seeing this craziness, this action, everything, and appreciate to the live chat. I mean, hell, we had about 50 of you watching at one time. But the reason why that this is got into a caution fest is because the wins are just going to be so damn hard to try to get to. Because everybody knows how tight it is. There you go. He knew he's talking about him. Yeah, what are you doing? But I think that's just what it is, Wesley, is that everybody is just so tight. The field is just so damn close that everybody's just trying to get every little bit that they can, knowing that everybody's just that good here in this league. That's why I feel like, nothing against Justin White, but I feel like this is your premier NASRA series, which is what you're watching here on Monday nights.
Take away from what they've done on Friday night. But I do feel that there is a changing of the guard for what goes on Monday. And, Justin says, hell no, Wednesday, the Cup Series is where it's at for NASRA. So to each their own. We're all one big family. Let's go back to green. 9 to go, by the way. 8 remaining here at Auto Club. That's 16 miles left. This track is 2 miles long. And Thomas on the restart out in front. By the way, Dean Hopkins, Jacob Reeves, they'll carry you guys the rest of the way for post races. I have another iRace broadcast obligation. I don't know how I will with the way I feel, but I'm going to pull through it.
Think of us. You'll be good to
200
go.
miles.
And how about this?
Texas coming up next. So, yeah.
Think of us. We'll make you feel better one way or another. But
I'm thinking Lego Batman. He went Batman Lego on somebody. We got a crash. Caution out again. Trouble on the racetrack. And it is Harris.
Wow. Oh, wow. And Andrew Harris, one of those guys that was up at the front of the field, was in contention, trying to get the win. But then, if you remember, Harris he was the one that got stuck 3 wide.
Oh, that's low! Look at that, Lee Bailey! What in the world? No, he didn't.
Wow.
I think I was just a bad side draft when Aaron Bailey had nowhere to go and turned into him. Look at this, and he bicycles. He didn't flip. He bicycles on his side on top of Harris, and then he says, hey, thank you for the... You got into me. I got into you. We got airborne. You helped me keep from flipping. We're good.
Well, he sent this sucker in there. I mean, he sent that bad boy in there. Then Lee Bailey the third up on his side.
I just got dizzy all of a sudden. Vertigo. Whew.
Wow. Whose fault would it have been? Hell, Harris hit him. Yeah, Andrew Harris set this sucker in here, gets into the back of him. Lee Bailey the third might have got a tick loose, but Harris set that sucker in there. He had no chance of getting a shot. They tried to get that bad boy straight down.
Cherry guys is frustrated. Matt Cherry chiming in. Good enough for him. Tired of getting cleaned out. Just no respect out on track.
Well, Wesley, I feel like I actually have a say on this right here. And I agree with, Matt Cherry, what he's saying. Because when you look at this race right here, and Dean, maybe you can help us and give us an idea of how many cautions that we've had out here on the racetrack.
There were 2 cautions until, let's just reference here. There were 2 cautions in the first stage of the race. There were no cautions in stage number 2 except the competition caution. And in stage number 3, there's now been, 7 or 8 now?
If that. So, I mean, that right there, I mean, just I agree with what Matt Cherry is saying is that there is no respect being given out here on this racetrack. Now, say this was a Bristol race, yeah, you can probably see about 10, maybe 12 cautions, give or take. But you see it right there. You already have 12 here tonight, and it's 2-mile oval. So these drivers, for lack of better words, they're getting kind of ticked off. They're getting PO'd. And they got every right to be. Every single one of them's got every right to be. Let's get this cleaned up, man. I mean, hell, we got 45 people watching out here on this live chat. They don't want to see us run around under caution. They don't want to see us sit here, just playing around. They want to see us get out here and have a fantastic finish. Let's get some 4 wide. Let's get some good stuff out here, and let's see what happens. I mean, that's what the fans want to see. But like I said, I mean, you're juggling this. I mean, Wesley, you're literally juggling this. I talked about it. Right. There's got to be respect given out there on that racetrack, but at the same time, these guys know how tight the competition is to try to get a win and try to make it into the playoffs. They know how tight they know how tight every damn thing is. So you got to find a balancing act with everybody. And this 3rd race of the season. You got a long damn way to go to try to get to the regular season and also to the season finale. So these guys are going to have to start playing nice with one another. Either that or there's going to be some hurt feelings and a lot of stuff's going to get tore up.
You're exactly right. The ButtKicker 200 is not done yet.
Kicking their butts.
At Auto Club, it's a butt-kicking and virtual California. Dream of Californication. All right, let's try this again. Thomas and Lumpkin on the front row now. How about Lumpkin on the inside, man? Justin Lumpkin quietly getting up there to the number 2 spot. Closing in on a shootout with 3 laps to go. Back underway. 4 remaining. 4 to go. 4 to go. Back to green.
Wesley, one driver that I'm seeing up here at the front that we have not talked a whole lot about is battling for that 2nd spot down on the bottom side, down in the cellar where Grandpappy has the moonshine for Granny. And that's old JL18, Justin Lumpkin, up here battling with Justin White, battling the Justins for P2 with Cole Larson, Chad Ross, Jeffrey Johnson Jr. Where in the hell did this 33 come from? Trying to get up here, mix it up, and try to make this happen. A bunch of these guys up here at the front we don't talk a whole lot about, and they are in prime positions to get top 5s, top 10s, top 3s, possibly even a win.
And 3 to go. There could be a late race caution. If there is, hopefully not. They will go 4 wide now off of turn number 2. The rubber meets the road, and they're running out of room. Lumpkin now pushed out of line. Here comes Larson. He's got pushed by White. White now up to 2nd. Remember what Justin said. Get ready for the fireworks to fly because it's about to go down. He's now up to 2nd. Thomas in the lead. They're coming to 2 to go here in California.
Yeah, this is when it's going to get down to the nitty-gritty, and everybody really hoping that we'll get down to a green flag finish and see what happens. White jumping up to the top side, trying to see if he can make a run, make it stick. Thomas on the bottom will slide up. White will get that run. Larson lined up behind him. Triple J, Jeffrey Johnson Jr. mixed up in this as well with Pappas behind him. We got one spinning in the back, and we got a caution.
Late race caution. Taylor Peacock and others spinning. Brian Chu, the Holodaddy, with problems also. And you just sealed the fate of overtime happening here at Auto Club Speedway now.
You see right here with Peacock, Brian Chu right here in the middle of 1 and 2. Hell, they're looking 4 wide back here just a little bit of door banging. Oh, wow, the hole just closed up for Brian Chu. Sandwiched in. And nowhere for him to go. Brady LaBeouf gets into Peacock, knocks him airborne. I do want to mention out there, I see that Andrew Harris decided to chime in the live chat, said Lee Bailey got loose. He didn't have time to react. I swear it looked like he sent it in there and got him right in the tailgate. But you know, I mean, it is what it is. Sorry about that. Didn't want to throw you under the bus or nothing, Andrew, but it just seemed like it from our angles anyway. But that right there, that hole just closed up so fast right there. The sandwich got smushed. And unfortunately, Brian Chu was the meat in the sandwich. And Taylor Peacock, unfortunately, got a piece of it as well. I mean, the give a dams is going out the door right here, Wesley. You get the edge. I mean, you got an edge. You know, if somebody gives you an edge, you got to take a mile right here because you're trying to get every point that you can.
Late race caution. A lot of them. We're past the scheduled distance at this lap, and we are going into overtime. We take a break. The finish next. Black screen. I'm back. Oh, we had to make sure we moved the satellite back from Australia to America again. We're going. We had to make an adjustment because of the. Oh, well, I don't want to sound like a jerk. There's a fire in somebody's house a couple of doors down, and poor Dean is suffering from the smoke. Oh, there's a News Action Australia. There's a News Action Australia helicopter giving a live report. It's what. Thank you.
Stick your head out the window and wave at him.
Action News Australia helicopter outside Dean's house. Oh, no, I hope everybody's okay. I really do. I hope everybody's. And I hope nobody took offense to my comment about Disaster Girl, but it really looked like a very evil picture.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. If nobody's ever seen that, I mean, well, I don't think anybody would, Wesley, because, I mean, they've made memes. They've made all kinds of crazy things about that. So, I mean, I don't think anybody would. But if you haven't yet, go check out that picture. Try to stay on the NASRA 360 Race Network, but when you get a chance, go check out Disaster Girl, check out the meme. Holy dear God. I mean, it's crazy. But that's a good meme right there to see right there. The King of Talladega, NASRA 500, baby. It's going to be a good one, Wes.
Yes, sir. It's going to be a fun one, a humdinger. Going to be a great one. Pack up your bags. Actually, you ain't got to pack up your bags at all.
Bring your moonshine.
Just enjoy it. Bring your moonshine. There you go. I have been binge watching Moonshiners, and it is thanks to my son. You ever seen that show, Jacob?
Yeah.
This is how they make the moonshine. Yeah, I really have. And I'll tell you, I've seen some stuff that I just want to come to the TV screen and strangle some people.
I just think to myself, how do they pull this stuff off, right? I mean, I'm like, I could make moonshine. I can make it. And it sounds like it's okay until you burn it. When you burn it, then you're in trouble. Then it's illegal. You know, you can have a moonshine still. You can have it in your backyard, your front yard. It don't matter. But when you light that sucker up and it becomes clear instead of mash, then you're in trouble. All right, we're going to overtime. This is how we survive NASRA at Auto Club. Left to green. This is overtime number 1, by the way, as the green flag flies. They got to get to that Darren's Detail and Shine. Pardon the pun. Moonshine, Detail and Shine. They are not affiliated. 1 to go. And if they can, Jacob, then the race is over. Look at Stephen Thomas up in the front. He comes so close to being the champion last year. Fell short to Cofield. Right now, round number 3 of the year, trying to punch his ticket into the playoffs. Winning here at Auto Club. He's looking for the white flag on 4.
Yeah, I mean, it really is, but we're also hearing to watch out for this 33 back
look
in
out.
the back. Damn, we got people hitting the wall and everything.
White
But
flag,
we're hearing
though.
Jeffrey Johnson Jr. right there on the freshies. Will he be able to make it stick? He's sitting in 3rd right now, which would be a great run for him. But Thomas, White, they may mix it up off turn 2, and Triple J may have a shot. They're off turn 2 for the final time.
Down the back straightaway. 3 wide behind them. They're crashing behind them. Crashing in the back. They race on into turn 3. That's the benefit of taking the white flag. Here comes Thomas. Justin White, one more shot at him in the deuce. He'll have to settle for the deuce. Stephen Thomas wins an Auto Club in overtime. Have a smoke on me, Jack. He did it. The cigar smoking iRacing fiend in the 44 has put the family handyman Toyota in victory lane for the 3rd different winner of the season of 2025. Unbelievable, Jacob. Wow.
Yeah, unbelievable to see right there. I mean, just Stephen Thomas ran that race to the T, what he needed or exactly how he needed to do it. It made it work to perfection. Started 6th, up 5 spots. Gets it done. Justin White coming home 2nd. But how about the run for 3rd with Jeffrey Johnson Jr.? I think this may be the very first time. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not 100%, but I think this may be his very first podium for Triple J.
I think it is. I don't think we've ever talked to him before.
Yeah, that's a big deal right there for him, swapping over to Bandits Motorsports this season, and it's really starting to pay off for him. But you got to give a call to the 44, Stephen Thomas, baby. I mean, he was one of those playoff drivers that was going to be good or looking good for a playoff run and for a championship run last season, and he says hello to victory lane for season 6.
How about this? What a run for Swim. Can we give props to Jeff Sickles? Look at that. Swim 1 and 2, Bandit in 3rd. There it is. Cole Larson, Phil Pappas, your top 5. Then it's Peyton Johnson, Colton Hogan, the Daytona winner. Chad Ross, Tyler Goodwin, Luke Smith, your top 10. Robert Richards with a bounce back, even though he had several times involved in accidents. He'll finish in the top 15, along with Joey Sires, Justin Lumpkin, Dan Hagan, Matthew Dula, Craig Schroeder, Timothy Hammond, Joshua Suss, along with these other guys, including in 19th position when the checkered flag fell. That was Taylor Peacock, Roger Diebold, Tyler Dittmer, Ryan Dillaboo, the halfway through the field of the races. You got the rest of the line finishing order, Jacob.
Yeah, Aaron Van Ryder comes home 23rd with Bo Tiffany, Brian Jew 24th, 25th. Cody Knott will finish 26th, Buzzy Mongo 27th, Lee Bailey the 3rd, 28th, Brady LaBeouf will finish 29th, and James Kaufman rounds out the top 30. Raul Meza, Big Guns, was not able to be enough of Big Guns, but he was the last one to finish on the lead lap here tonight with 31st. Rest of them one lap down or more. But J.D. Larson 32nd, Shane Trotter 33rd, Andrew Harris 34th, Steve Barnett will finish 35th with Shane Scott, Jonathan Cofield, Kerry Chapeau, Lucas Lyons, Matt Cherry, the top 40 with Chris Blanchard, Jason Morales, Adam Newton, and Nate Maurer, I should say, the 44 drivers here this evening. DJ Moore, your race director.
He came up short last year to the champion at the end of it, Jonathan Cofield, but Stephen Thomas, who is third on the all-time list of NASRA with career start number 426 tonight, picks up his 21st career win, 187th top 5 and 272nd top 10 of the NASRA world. Florida Cabinet Distributors Victory Lane. The winner's circle goes to Stephen Thomas. Dean Hopton, Jacob, take you guys the rest of the way. I'm Wesley Outland. Be good to one another. I hope I get to feeling better. We'll see you next week at Charlotte. We're taking a break. They are grabbing the podium when we come back.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
Well, folks, we're back here at Auto Club, ButtKicker 200. Butchered the hell out of that, but ButtKicker 200 is in the books. And Stephen Thomas with Sick Minute Motorsports, baby, 44 in the house. You get it done here tonight. Talk us through that whole last lap. I mean, you're doing all you can. You got the handyman 44 out here trying to get it done. Talk us through. I mean, not only the last lap, but this race. I mean, it was literally a battle of attrition, to say the least.
Yeah, definitely. But aren't most NASRA races? Yeah, I was in the Discord with my dad just before, and my buddy Quizzy just before the race, and was qualifying. It's been a while since I've been in Victory Lane, and I come out here and qualifying, and I think I'd only practiced 6 laps and qualified 5th. So I told him, I was like, well, I should have a good night anyway. As long as I can stay out of the stuff, I can get a top 5. That'd be nice. The more we went along, the more I felt like this truck was fast. Even Newton told me, when he unfortunately got wrecked, that he knew I had a chance since I was keeping up with him going through the field there in the first stage. So, yeah, it feels nice to be back in Victory Lane, guys.
Yeah, I'm sure it absolutely does right there for Stephen Thomas. I mean, congratulations to you on the win. And I mean, Stephen, I mean, you went early, here in season 6 and everything else. I mean, it seems like I asked this question over and over and over just because it is an early season question, but does this change how you race throughout the regular season, or are we just going to go out there and just say, you know what, screw it. I want to get as many points as I can to try to get as many points as I can. That way, when I get to the playoffs, I got a little bit of a cushion.
I think I always give you the same answer. Yeah, I think it definitely changes for anybody that wins this early. You kind of, you get freed up to do whatever you want on the season as long as you show up and race. So yeah, man, it opens me up to just push harder and not worry too much about it, because Daytona and week 2, I got wrecked out, and or I'm sorry, Daytona, I got wrecked that week too. I had some bad pit strategy and didn't finish very well. So I was back in the 30s, you know. So I come into this race thinking I cannot get wrecked. I got to finish. Well, now that I got to win, I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, it should change it for everyone. I know it changes it for me.
Well, Stephen Thomas, buddy, congratulations on the win here in Hollywood or Montana or wherever the hell it is. It's in California. We know that much. It's out there on the West Coast. Congratulations on the win, buddy. Appreciate your time. Before we let you go, thank your sponsors and shout outs.
Yeah, I'll start off by thanking you guys in the broadcast. I appreciate what you guys do every night. You guys do it for NASRA, and I thank Brady and Cody and all the boys on board that make NASRA what it is. And then I want to thank Dan Gobble at DSR Electric for everything he's done for our team. Millie's Restaurant, Hayes Lawn Landscaping, the Family Handyman, Justin Lumpkin for all the paint schemes he does, Jack's Mowing and more, Darren's Nail Gun. I want to especially thank Adam. Like I said again tonight, he unfortunately had some misfortune, I guess, and he helped me through the last 10 laps for sure. He's pumping me up. Literally told me to quit being a bitch at one point and get it done. So I want to thank him for that, and all my teammates. Y'all have a good night. Oh, and thank Zach. He's always watching. I want to give a little shout out to Zach, my boy. Thanks, bud.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that's the first time right there that I've almost choked on my own dip. Tobacco, folks. Tobacco. Just to make sure you understood that correctly. But Stephen Thomas, congratulations, buddy, on getting the win here tonight. Appreciate your time. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys.
That was Stephen Thomas. Comes home with the win here tonight. Now we'll go to second place finisher, which is Justin White. And Justin, buddy, I mean, I know we talked to you a little bit. We got, kind of that mid-race interview right there close to the end and everything else. I mean, you said at that point, hold on tight, get ready to watch this. This is going to get good. Do you feel like you threw everything you had at him, or was there anything else maybe that you could have done differently?
Well, if we wouldn't have had that last caution, I already told Steven what I was going to do. I was either going to be side by side him going in 3 and 4, or I was going to be hooked on his bumper and I was going to push him off into 3 and have him meet Jesus. That was my 2 options. And I didn't quite get that chance. So Steven, go play the lottery today because you got lucky because I didn't get your bumper because I was going to push you off down in there and let you meet Jesus at least once. But that was my plan, was just to kind of get to his bumper and just put Steven where he didn't want to be. That was the only way to get around here, because if you didn't have a drafting partner to get around somebody, you just weren't passing. Unless you just aggressively side drafting with the net code I was seeing tonight, I was not interested in side drafting that aggressively.
Yeah, I mean, I talked about that as well, Justin, because we've already seen that happen. We saw that happen with, Tyler Dittmer and Adam Newton and Shane Trotter, and I believe Aaron Van Ryn. I think they had their little deal. There was a couple of guys that was in the, situations where all that. I talked about it that it was necessary to do the side drafting because the arrow. But do you feel like it was just that much necessary to be that damn aggressive this early on here in the season?
Well, with a NASRA win, you take them when you can get them. So if you have to aggressively side draft to get that NASRA win, you're going to do it, because these things are hard to come by. These are like NASCAR Cup Series wins. It just don't happen. If you get it back to back, we're better go play the damn lottery. Because you got to play it, because that is hard to do around here. So we had 43 people in the field tonight. 43 is what I'm counting, if not more. That is a full field of good talent to race. And a lot of these I ratings are mixed. You're talking guys with 4 down to 500 I rating. There's a mix of talent in this league, and I mean, you've got to be on your game. And if you can get you a NASRA win and you got a side draft to do it, you do it. You do what you got to do.
Yeah, and apparently sometimes if you got to push them off into the turn 3 or whatever to try to make it happen and let them meet Jesus, however you got to do it, you got to get that win.
Just don't wreck them.
Don't wreck them. Yeah, don't wreck them.
Just put them in an uncomfortable spot. Yeah, put them in an uncomfortable spot.
Yeah, absolutely. Because Brady and Cody, they come back at you, and then you get yourself in trouble, and then you got to deal with TJ Moore, and everybody knows how that is. But anyway, that's beside the point. Justin White, buddy, you come home second here tonight. Congratulations on the second place finish. Appreciate your time. Before we let you go, thank your sponsors. Need shout outs.
Yep. So I want to shout out to cops, concerns of police survivors. They're on the truck. They're on the truck every single week. That's a great organization. They do good work. Definitely taking care of the people, in our policing community. They definitely need, especially loved ones who are lost in the line. The great organization. I want to thank Grinds coffee pouches. You won't cough on choke on a Grinds coffee pouch, unlike my friend the redneck announcer here, because unlike nicotine, these are caffeine based and they're in a pouch, and it's very hard to choke on these. So, and they help you kick your nicotine habit. They did when I started. They finally, about 20 years ago, they helped me kick mine. So shout out to Grinds, and then I'll shout out to Scott Morales. He's always in my chat I stream all the time. He's always in my chat. I want to shout out to him. Appreciate him for all the support. And then, of course, everybody at NASRA, Brady, Cody, all the executives, you guys in the booth for putting it on, doing a good job, trying to make it interesting where these guys actually want to come back and watch this and actually join the league and grow it. And don't forget, I want to shout out one more last thing. Wednesday nights, the premier NASRA series, is on Wednesday nights. And we race at 9:00, and we race the next gen, the Gen 4 and the Gen 5. So, or the Gen 6, sorry, next gen, Gen 4, Gen 6, which, we rotate through all three of those each week, or every other week. We rotate through them, 22-week season. We just got the season kicked off. Daytona starts this week. Come and join the premier series of NASRA on Wednesday nights.
He's going to keep pumping that up as much as he can, and he's going to end up pissing Brady off eventually, but, it is what it is. But, hey, he'll take it any way that he can. Justin White, buddy, congratulations on the second place finish. Appreciate your time. See you in Charlotte next week.
Yes, sir. Charlotte, that's my jam.
Justin White coming home with second here tonight. Now we'll go to the third place finisher. I got to be honest with you. This right here, no offense to him, by no means. But Triple J, Jeffrey Johnson Jr. coming home with third tonight, up 35 spots from where he started. Jeff, buddy, I got to be honest with you. I mean, just real quick side note here. Is this your first podium that you've ever had? Because this is the first podium that I think I've ever seen you have.
Yes, sir. This is my first top 5, and I've been running this truck series for, I think, 3 or 4 seasons now. So pretty happy.
Well, I mean, Jeff, talk us through all of this, chaos, and especially right there at the end, you're sitting there thinking, damn, I got to win right here in front of me. I could maybe get up here, maybe mix it up with Steven and Justin. Was you thinking that, or was you thinking, you know what, just screw it. I'll just take a third place finish tonight and, take the money, take the points, and just carry on and try to build some momentum. Is that what you were thinking, or was you really trying to get up there and mix it up and try to go for the win?
Yeah, with about 35 to go, Lucas Lyon hopped on and became a crew chief the rest of the race, and I told him that I had a goal of the top 10, starting 38th. I was trying to be realistic with myself and, with how things normally end up for me. So I'm like, if I get the top 10 out of here, that'd be great, because I've been wrecked out of the last 2 races. And, things just started to play off the way they did, and with 20 to go, he's like, screw it, let's go ahead, let's take your last set of tires, and that'll put us in a good position. It'll screw us track position-wise, but hopefully things will just happen, and we can start working our way towards the front. And luckily, that's exactly what happened. We were kind of in the right spot at the right time. I executed the restarts pretty well. I think I messed up on one, but the last 2 were really excellent. Firing off on Steve, and as soon as I saw him move, I left. If somebody's in front of me, they got a hell of a push. So, but with 10 to go, it came pretty relevant that we were going to be able to get a really good finish out of this. And I've had pneumonia the last 2 weeks, so wrecking out of Daytona, feeling how I felt, being that close to a win, this feels like redemption. I mean, with that last restart, I knew if Justin got to Steven and moved him, or if they touched in the corner, I was determined to be there. So if they'd have messed up, I was going to capitalize.
Jeff, I got to ask you, I mean, obviously, I raced with you numerous times, when we was over with Blue Line with the NASRA Cup Series, and then we raced, together in the Xfinity Series, and then, obviously Mission One Esports and NASRA Esports last season, and now you're on, to a new home with Bandits Motorsports. I mean, I believe it's a brand new team. They formed up with Lucas Lyons, Jonathan Cofield, and all of them, and they wanted you to come over. I remember Jonathan Cofield saying it at Daytona. We want to get this guy right here. We want to get Jeffrey Johnson. We want to get Jeff Johnson. We want to bring him in. Nothing against what you've had in the past, but it seems like over here with Bandits, it seems like that there's we're seeing a different Jeffrey Johnson Jr. than what we've seen in past seasons. Would you agree that maybe that team swap is what has ultimately elevated into this new Jeff Johnson that we're seeing and possibly could see for weeks to come?
Yeah, I think the insight, Lucas and can't remember his name now. Team captain.
Jonathan?
Yes, COVID. Some pneumonia playing with me. Yeah, he gonna dock my pay. Cofield and Lucas, they've just been really, really helpful. I mean, before the race, they're watching what I'm doing and telling me what I'm doing wrong and how to fix it, and they're really helping me understand what I'm doing and how it's offsetting the truck and how it's going to wear the tires. And like I said, Lucas did that tonight. I mean, we spent some time in practice. He told me, his line. I tried to mimic it and not burn up the right front. And all race, I did great at not burning the tires up. It's just crappy starting spot, and it's hard to pass here. So the track position was key. But I feel like them guys just giving me some insight that I didn't really have before. That's really helped me just understand how to keep myself from screwing up like I've done before.
That's the best way to look at it right there for Jeff Johnson. Jeffrey Johnson Jr., Triple J, however you want to look at it, watch out for him. Could be a factor here this evening, this season, I should say. Jeff, buddy, appreciate your time. Congratulations on the podium finish. And before we let you go, thank your sponsors and these shout-outs, bud.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Start off with thanking my crew chief for the night, Lucas Lyons. He, I credit this win to him, or not the win, but top three to him. My girlfriend, she doesn't enjoy every Monday night being off on herself, so I can do this. So thank you to her. Sponsors New Edge Auto Detailing and New Edge Simulation. And everybody here at NASRA, Brady, all the admins and TJ, everybody that puts in effort to make this series happen. I really appreciate it, and I have a lot of fun over here. So
Jeff Johnson, baby, gets him a third here tonight, gets him his first podium in NASRA. He is going to take it, see if he can ride that momentum going into Charlotte next week. Jeff, buddy, appreciate your time. Congratulations on the podium finish. We'll see you next week, bud.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That was Triple J. Jeffrey Johnson Jr. comes home with third here tonight. Well, Dame, buddy, I got to get your final take on it real quick. Buddy, look, I know you got a fire going on right there in the neighborhood and everything, but real quick, final thoughts on Auto Club here tonight. Obviously, Wesley would give his final thoughts, but he's off doing his other obligation, which is totally necessary. But your final thoughts here tonight, sir.
Yeah, what an up and down race, isn't it? We had some fantastic green flag running for majority of the race until, well, you guys called it at the start. You said it was going to be chaotic for stage 3, and that was the case. So a lot of big names went up the timing tower and then back down the timing tower. That's just the way that the cookie crumbles. Unfortunately, incidents will occur with such a stacked field, as mentioned there. 44 odd cars out on the track, something inevitably is going to happen. That's a situation, but it also means it's an opportunity that opens a door for other drivers to get great results, and that's a situation of JJ, as you mentioned, up 35 places to finish in P3. You got to be there to win it. You got to look at it also. Some of those drivers inside that top 10, they've all gained 27 places, 19 places, 27, 24. Phil Pappas up, 24 there. Cole up 15. Peyton Johnson up 27. So it's just the way the cookie crumbles, my friend. It's a good day for some drivers, and it's a bad day for others.
Yeah, unfortunately, some of those drivers having bad days here this evening, but some drivers that we don't talk a whole lot about, obviously, Cole Larson, obviously, with Clash and everything else coming off, trying to get a good momentum ride. He almost got the podium there for a minute. Him and Jeff were door banging. They were damn near going to wreck for third, but somehow or another, both of them straightened it out, got it to the end. There you see the rest of the schedule. Got Charlotte, then Lime Rock, Talladega will be a good one. Then obviously getting ready for that King of Talladega here very soon with New Hampshire, Homestead, Rockingham, Martinsville. Beautiful schedule that you got lined up. Folks, real quick, I mentioned it, the King of Talladega. There you see it. Maybe get a little preview. October 6th when DSR Electric goes to Talladega, get you a preview, kind of what you're going to be looking for. Obviously, get yourself signed up, get that $30 entry fee in, get yourself ready. Are you the King of Talladega? Get yourself signed up and try to make that happen at C-Fix Trucks. No fast repairs. It's going to be a real deal. They got the rebuys, the whole 9 yards, basically like it was for the NASRA 500 back in February. So everybody get yourself lined up, get yourself signed up one way or another, and we'll be ready to rock and roll for that. But baby, Auto Club, man, like I said, I'm not a real big fan of the West Coast swing or anything like that, but this track always produces some of the best racing on iRacing. It's a very sad shame that this track is not there anymore. It's like Wesley said, hell, it's a big old Watt now, more or less. But Stephen Thomas gets it done. It was a good one. It was a little bit of a crash fest. It is what it is. And in the end, Stephen Thomas ends up in Florida Cabinet Distributors victory lane here this evening at Auto Club. Who's going to win at Charlotte? We're going to have a new winner. You have to find out next Monday night. Folks, that's going to do it for this broadcast here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Got to thank all of our great sponsors, Warrior Wraps, DSR Electric for the title sponsorship of the series, ButtKicker for the title sponsorship of the race, Starbase 1552 Comics, Murph's Magical Creations, Sim Racer Hub, all of them, Cops, Premier Racing Setups, you name it. All the great sponsors here with NASRA. Points Poppers for the Instant Replay, Serve Pro, Glass Mechanic, you name it. Hell, the sponsors are literally through the roof. It's one of the best leagues on iRacing. You cannot beat it. Shout out to the drivers for always putting on a show and the fans for always coming out in big numbers. Hell, we had 50 of you out there in the live chats. Thank you very much to each and every one of you tuning in here tonight on a Monday night. And obviously, Pretty the Buff, Cody Knott for allowing us to be ourselves, entertain you, the fans, and get to call some of the best racing on iRacing. Literally, you cannot beat NASRA in general. For this trillion, Dean Upton Biggles, and also for Wesley Outland, I'm the redneck announcer, Jake Reeves, and as always say, be safe, be kind, be fast. We're getting off this West Coast, baby. We're going back home. We're going to Charlotte, North Carolina. It's going to be a good one. Tar Heel State next Monday night. Be live in prime time, 9 p.m. Eastern, next Monday night, live and only on the NASRA 360 Racing Network for the next round of the DSR Electric Truck Series. We'll see you there.